Hey guys, it's Spider Kid 8000 back here again with another action figure review, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends movie Venom, guys. Bro, I have this figure. Oh, I have been wanting a figure of Tom Hardy's Venom for so freaking long. I mean, it was even on my action figure wish list video for Hasbro. So if you want to check out that video, you can go to my channel and check that out. You're gonna want to do that, trust me. But anyway, guys, I'm so excited. And when this guy was announced, I was so excited for it. I've been wanting it ever since, and I finally got it for Christmas. So I'm super excited to get this guy out of the box and check him out. But first, we're just gonna check out the packaging and everything. Okay, let's check it out. So we have Venom in the super awesome font from the movie, I believe. Yeah, that was from the movie. We got Hasbro in the background. Pretty sure we got some symbiote right here. So it looks like I got a little rip that there. Not a big deal. Then we got some super awesome Venom artwork or CGI graphics from the movie. Same thing on the other side. Then on the top we got Marvel Legends, 4 and up. Then of course on the top we got Venom with some more symbiote effect. And then on the back, we got that super stylized, smoky picture, that Hasbro puts on all their Marvel Legends figures, and I think that looks awesome and stuff. You got some warning labels for choking hazards and etc. You got Marvel right there, and of course there's a window box that they always like to do to show you the figure inside and everything with all its accessories. So yeah, so that's the box, guys. Now, let's get this guy out of his plastic prison. Okay, guys, so this is the figure out of his packaging, and wow, guys, this figure is amazing. I've played around with him before this video, and dang, this guy is so flippin' awesome. You can get him into some really, really nice poses, and his paint job is just wonderful and everything. And so let's get into all that jazz right now. So here is the figure, guys. We're gonna start out with the figure's just overall appearance, and with the paint job and everything, I have to say they did a really good job capturing the look from the movie. It looks very nice, but I have noticed that it looks a little shiny on the head than the rest of the body, but that's not really a big complaint for me. I'm not really a negative guy, so I don't really care about that junk, but either way, just an awesome, awesome figure. The only thing that I think is kind of weird is the tongue is just a little too pink. That makes it almost look cartoony. It's not really a huge complaint, but it's just something that stood out to me. But the first time I was having this figure in my hands, and it's not necessarily such a bad thing. I mean, you barely even notice it, so it's not that big of a deal. And also, if you don't like that, you literally have this head right here that you can literally top out with. That's on the tongue. So yeah, that's nice. And also, of course, you don't have the big tarantula symbol like the original does. I know some people really don't like this design for Venom. I personally love it. I think it's really cool and gives Venom a distinguishable look from Spider-Man, I feel. So you got all his squiggly lines, got kind of the squiggly lines down the arms and all that, etc. So yeah, and also something I also noticed that not a lot of people have noticed is if you really look closely, you can actually see his middle teeth are lighter than all the other ones. I have to admit, I didn't really notice it the first time I was playing around with this guy, but it's just one of those things, once you notice it, it's just impossible to ignore, even though I still love the figure. It would be, I have to admit, it would have been better if they had made that more consistent, made all of them just one color. But yeah, that's just one of my complaints on this figure, and there are a few complaints. Honestly, this figure is almost actually, this figure is perfect. I literally have no complaints about it other than those two, but honestly, the eyes look good, the sculpting, really nice, and everything. I think it looks really kick butt. I mean, look at that. Just so cool looking. I love how he's smirking, smiling. I think that's really cool. The eyes look exactly like they did in the movie. That's something that really stood out to me with this figure is the eyes. The eyes are very distinct from the movie, I feel. And I feel like they were to re-release this figure, like a comic book Venom, they would have to change the head because of the eyes are they just feel like movie Venom, you know? They just feel so much like movie Venom. And honestly, this figure's body, this figure's like sculpt, articulation is so good. And speaking of articulation, that's what we're gonna get into next. So, shall we? So this figure gets like, the one thing I noticed with this figure straight out of the box was that he has a really nice crunch. Just like, boom! Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that crunch. Got the crunch down there that they're using nowadays, and they also have the kind of ball joint right up here. That allows for some really nice crunch forward and some really nice crunch backward. Look at that, that's awesome. I really like that, that's really nice. You also got a double jointed elbow, which that's standard for Venom figures like this. Double jointed elbow. Yeah, but yeah, that's really cool. You got the standard articulation for the arms and etc. etc. You also got some slight pivot, so that's nice. Got some really nice articulation in the A, so you don't see him getting the Venom splits there. Yeah, but anyway, the articulation figure is really nice. As you know, hinges at the hands. The only part where I really don't like the articulation on this figure is the head. I was trying to put my figure in the display case the other day, and I really wanted to get him into a crouching pose so he didn't look so stiff, and every time I tried to do that, it always looked like he was looking down. Yeah, because like the head movement, you can't get him to look that far down or that far up. So yeah, I really don't like that. I really wish that was different. It's just bugging me so much when I'm trying to pose this guy. It's just, yeah, I just really, really wish they had done that differently. But other than that, the articulation setup is fantastic. I mean, just, that speaks for itself. I mean, honestly, so good. The one thing I noticed with this figure is that they didn't give him the pinless technology. It's hard to see there, but you can actually see the pins. They didn't give him the pinless technology that they're doing with their figures these days. So I found that kind of weird. Because they're saying they're going to do this new pinless technology. Like they did it on the Deadpool figure, like the movie Deadpool figure that they released. They did it on tons of other figures as well, but they didn't do it on Venom or the new Spider-Man that they released. They're doing it, they're doing it a lot, like, they're saying they're gonna do it a lot, but honestly, with most of the figures they're releasing, you can actually see the pegs. But honestly, I really don't care about the pegs as much as other people do. Like, people, like, literally bash the figures so hard for not having the pinless technology. Honestly, for this figure, it works fine. Like, honestly, can you even see them? I can barely see them. Anyway, the pegs have never even been really a problem for me. Obviously, pinless technology would be better, but honestly, they've never been that big of a problem. So yeah, not that big of a deal. It's fine. You know, and etc. It's fine. Yeah, and oh, I just noticed something there. Look. Got a little Venom belly button. Okay, that's weird. Did he have that in the movie? I don't think he did. Did he have that? Comment down below if you see Venom's belly button in that movie. Tell me. I'm dying to know. Okay, guys. Now, the final part of this video. Well, not the final part, but you know what I mean. Accessories. So we're gonna look at this guy's accessories. He comes not that much, honestly. He literally only comes with 3 things. So, comes with 2 sets of hands, the ones that are on the figure right now, the open hands, the kind of clawing hands. And you also got a pair of fisted hands. Very nice. They also have very nice detail on them. He also comes with this kick butt head, which is kind of more closed mouth head. Kind of has that like smirk that he always has in the movie, like, you know, a turd in the wind. Kind of has that look to it. You know, it also has those iconic eyes, as I mentioned, you know. And again, if you don't like the tongue on this guy, you can obviously change out this head as your default head. I personally like the head that, I honestly like that head better than this head. But like, either way, still really cool. And again, his middle teeth have that like really different color from the other ones. That really, I don't know why that bugs me so much, but honestly, not a big deal. Still love the figure very much. So yeah, that's basically all he comes with. I'm sorry, buddy. You deserved so much more. Like, you know, kind of like maybe be like an Eddie Brock being consumed head. I'm pretty sure you can get like knockoffs of those online or maybe customs, but still, it would be really cool if they came like an official version of that. That would be really cool. But this is all we get, sadly. Yeah, so he is really lacking in terms of, you know, accessories, but honestly, not big of a deal. I still love playing with this figure, doing all kinds of crazy stuff with him. I mean, just look at what I can do. It's so cool looking. Yeah, so that is really nice. But anyway, guys, this is my review of the Marvel Legends movie Tom Hardy Venom figure. Now, guys, I absolutely love it. I'm gonna drop a bomb here. I'm gonna drop a huge bomb. This is my favorite Venom figure, hands down. There's no question about it. This figure is so dang awesome. He would work in your display classic. Well, actually, he wouldn't. But still, this figure is so cool. I bet he would look fantastic next to a Tom Holland Spider-Man. I probably, like, if I ever were to do toy photography, which I actually am, maybe if you want to see those pictures one day, I can actually show you. But if I were to do toy photography with, like, this guy and another Spider-Man figure, it would for sure be a Tom Holland Spider-Man figure. I think it would be the Tom Holland Mayfix Iron Spider figure, because actually, you can actually see me do a review of that down below. Go to my channel. First review I ever did, actually. But yeah, but either way, guys, this guy, so kick butt. I love him so much. My favorite Venom figure. He's just so kick butt. I love him, bro. And I can't believe that we finally got a Tom Hardy figure, and no less, it has become my favorite Venom figure. I didn't expect that. Like, I didn't expect this figure to be as good as it was. I mean, like, I expected it to be good, obviously. I just thought they were gonna, like, reuse, honestly. I wouldn't have been surprised if they had reused a body for this figure, because it's so simple. But for all of the most simple characters, they gave him a whole new body. This is an entirely new sculpt. Nothing is reused, as far as I believe. So this guy's really, really good. I love him so much. I highly, highly, highly recommend him picking him up on any store that sells cool action figures, because this guy, you need to find him. I'm pretty sure you can actually find him at like a Target or something. I'm pretty sure you can actually find him at Target, Walmart. You can actually find him right now. So stop watching YouTube, get out of your house, go spring for yourself and pick this guy up. He doesn't even cost that much. I think he costs like $23. But like, either way, get out of your house, go pick this guy up. Pick him up right now, because he is just so dang awesome. I love him so much. Okay, guys, so that was my review of this figure. Tell me what you tell me what you think of this figure if you already have, and if you don't have this figure, go and pick it up, as I've said previously. Yeah, but anyway, guys, comment down below what is your favorite Venom figure, and also comment, you know, all that jazz. You can ask me questions if you want, tell me what you thought of the video. I really want to hear that stuff from you guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you really like this video, and you can also go, and if you also go to my channel, you can see some of the other reviews that are coming up on the channel from my other video that I posted last time. You can watch it, you can see what's coming up on the channel, because there's tons of cool stuff that I got for Christmas, and there's tons of stuff that I'm going to review. So guys, I'm out. See you later. I'm Spider Kid 8000. Bye!